Did you give them the right direction?
Yes, I did, but did they follow it correctly? I'm not sure, but I'm also shit at explaining. I made too many friends in first and second year, and I just couldn't keep up anymore. And as life goes on, the people you want to surround yourself with is gonna change. A person cannot be too busy. I've been very busy all my life, but I still made the time to see the people I wanted. I got rejected, and then all my friends got accepted. I cried for like 4 days, maybe like a week. Before I went to USask, my dad was already telling me just do nursing. Anyways,
getting back to our podcast. Hi guys, this is Zureen. Before we even chat or start to yap, maybe Zureen should introduce herself.
Okay. Hi guys, I'm Zureen. I think I'm a friendly and honest person, and I feel like I make myself approachable.
That's what she thinks.
Okay, but I've had like 2 people that I don't know and have asked me for directions.
Oh, today?
No, last year.
Oh, wow.
Okay, but like I wasn't looking at them; they just approached me. I mean, like I was looking at them.
That's why. Maybe.
But still, you know,
You give yourself the credits.
Yeah.
Sure. Did you give them the right direction?
Yes, I did, but did they follow it correctly? I'm not sure, but I'm also shit at explaining.
I don't know what to feel about this anymore. You're crazy.
Yeah.
Okay. That was a very good introduction. Can
Thanks.
you tell me, on a scale of 1 to 10, how do you feel about life?
I think a 7.
A 7. Okay, that's a solid number. As long as it's beyond 5, I think that's good.
Yeah, definitely. What about you?
A 10.
You?
Yeah.
Okay.
Happy human being, happy life.
That's real.
Actually, I think the saying is happy wife,
happy life.
But anyways, happy human being, happy life. Anyways. No, wait, how many years has it been since we've last seen each other? I don't know.
I don't know either. Maybe a year. Or maybe I saw you at Spinks.
Yeah,
but very brief.
And we haven't done a catch up
for
a long time, right?
No.
And then, okay, well, for context or background, we used to live in residence together in the same residence halls. I have a lot of questions about what you feel about the residences.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm like, we used to live in BP, which used to be a on-campus residence. And I think it was fine.
Mm-hmm.
Because at least, okay, well, I have differing opinions, right? So like, well, the shared washrooms, that was like people had contrasting opinions about that, but you had really like decent food every day. What were your thoughts? Like, what did you feel about living on residences?
I feel like living on residences is important for first years, because that's where I made most friends. That's where I was like a social butterfly, and I knew everybody. And the food was good in the beginning. At the end, It just tasted nothing, and it felt like I was eating, but I wasn't tasting.
Okay,
and that kind of fucked with my head, because I ate so much, but I don't feel full because there's no flavor.
You're right.
Right?
Yeah.
And the shared washrooms, I thought it was just funny. Because the one that got changed was the girls' bathroom, and it got changed. No, that was a boys' bathroom before, and then it got changed to mixed genders, and I was fine with that. Like,
but it was like all the way on the other side of the floor. It's like, do you know what I mean? Because like this is the females one.
Mm-hmm.
The mixed one's like all the way, like you have to walk across the whole floor, and then it's over there. I'm like, that's a long walk.
But like for me, I was like at the third door.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So
it made sense.
I like going there more than on the other side, because I loved every time I was in the toilet and there's like another stall, like, you know, beside you, and then you're all just shitting together.
Oh my god, Zureen! Well, that's crazy though. Shared washrooms, because like if you think about it, females like there's
Mhm.
probably like so many females in one floor on one floor.
Yeah.
And if the fact that we're all sharing the same washroom, I don't know. I have mixed feelings about that, but I think it was clean. I
Mhm.
think people did a good job, so I don't think I'm complaining.
Yeah, as long as there was like mutual respect between the people who used it,
Yeah.
then I think it's fine.
Yeah.
And
what did you like about the residency?
it was nice that I can just go to anybody's room and anybody can just go to my room. Okay, but like, you know, all your friends are so easy to see.
What did you not like about the residencies?
I didn't like about maybe sometimes the noise level, because you know sometimes you just want it to be quiet, but then the doors and walls are very thin.
True. Do you feel like you would have made more friends or less friends if you did not live in residences?
Probably
Less friends or more friends?
less friends, maybe. What's this? I'm the type to talk to anybody. I don't care who you are. If you're right beside me and like I'm bored, I will talk to you.
That's perfect.
And there's so many times in exam rooms, you know, you're sitting beside someone and I'm like, hey, how do you feel about the test?
In the middle of the exam?
No, not the middle of the exam. Okay, that's kind of weird. And that would be flagged as cheating.
Exactly. That's what I was gonna
Before the exam.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you're less of a social butterfly now? Or do you think you're the same?
I made myself less of a social butterfly because this feels narcissistic to say, but it's the truth. I made too many friends in first and second year, and I just couldn't keep up anymore. And right?
Yeah.
So I'm just like, okay, Zureen, you gotta keep it to yourself. Stop talking to people. If you're gonna talk to someone, it better be your lab partner.
That's something that happens to everyone when they get older. I wonder if like everyone just stays in their little social bubble. I don't know. Do you feel that way?
For me, I don't. I've had like 2 friend groups, and now I'm not in those friend groups. Not that they're still together. It's more like it. As life goes on, the people you want to surround yourself with is gonna change. For me, in first year, I was surrounded by, of course, first years, and you know, we all were trying to figure out how to get through uni because it's our first year. And then as we aged, my my goal kind of changed. My goal now is like, okay, let's finish this degree and let's get a job. And now I just wanted to surround myself with people that had the same mindset as me, you know? But it's not like I don't miss the people I used to hang out with. I definitely miss it because I loved messing around and not doing work.
I feel like at some point when we grow older, we not kind of like lose ourselves in the process, but more like we understand our responsibilities and we get more mature.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like, oh, you figure out that, okay, like if I'm in this friend group, I'm not going to be as responsible, as mature. So you know what? I'm going to step out.
Yeah.
Of this, you know? I think I've seen that with a lot of people, but comparing your first year friends, do you feel like you've lost touch with most of them? And what do you think is the reason for that, if you did?
There's only like a few first year friends that I definitely lost touch with, but a few I still keep in touch, even though if it's like, you know, once every 3 months or once a year, you still keep in touch with them, right?
Do you find it hard though at some point to keep in touch?
Oh yeah, definitely, because you just have different lives and we're like adults now and it's scary.
I agree. Do you ever feel like a person's never really too busy to really catch up? Like, do you feel that way? Like,
yes. A person cannot be too busy. I've been very busy all my life, but I still made the time to see the people I wanted. I think for me, definitely, it depends on how interested I am into that person. Because sometimes if someone texts me, it doesn't feel, I don't have the urgency to text back, you know? And if you really, it's not like saying if you really wanted to, you would. Because yes, you would. But there are also circumstances where it would kind of stop you. Because if you guys are living in two different cities, it would be difficult. But if you're living in one city, like here, I think it would be doable because we have access to what transit. Yeah. So it should be. Mm-hmm.
Looking into your pharmacy, we're gonna get into that.
Okay.
How did you decide to get into pharmacy, and what was it like being a pre-pharmacy student, if that's a thing?
It was only after first year where I reconsidered my choices again because my original choice was like, I'm gonna become a doctor. First doctor in my family. JK, no. But I was like, I want to be as smart as my cousins because they're smarter than me. So I was like, okay, maybe becoming a doctor is the way. And then I looked at my first year grades and I was like, doctor is not the way. Let's think about pharmacy. So I did the pharmacy prerequisites. Yeah, go ahead.
To become a doctor, do you need to just do biomedical science and get to med school?
Yeah, basically, or any degree, I think. Mm-hmm. And then yeah, second year, it's like that was when I was actually taking all the pharmacy prerequisites, but it's basically any second year biomedical student would take. And second year fall term, it was low-key a blur because there was like a lot of things happening in my personal life that was affecting my academic life. So it was like a really crappy term. And then I made my comeback, of course, in winter term. I always make my comeback winter term. But the prerequisites, it was fine. There was only one class I didn't like, maybe 207, BMSC 207.
So were you a biomedical science student at the time? In your first year? Like, were you declared as a biomedical?
No, I didn't declare at all. I didn't declare for the longest time.
Okay, so you didn't declare anything, but you had in mind you want to go into med school, and then you changed to pharmacy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
But this was all in your head, right? Like, you never declared it.
No.
Okay.
I was like, I'm not declaring.
Okay.
I don't.
Okay. I love that.
And then yeah, it was second year was just a lot happened personally, and the prerequisites, the classes I enjoyed were the OChem.
Chemistry?
Yeah, organic chemistry. So Chem 250 and Chem 255. Everybody hates it.
But you loved it.
I loved it, but hated it at the same time. What I like to be challenged. Challenge that I hated, but at the end, you just feel accomplished that you did finish it, you know, and you actually learned. That's how I felt.
So this was your second year when you tried to go into pharmacy?
This is my first time applying for pharmacy.
Okay, and then when you tried to apply for pharmacy, did you get into pharmacy?
No. I got rejected, and then all my friends got accepted. I cried for like 4 days, maybe like a week.
But what do you think were the factors that were contributing to the rejection of that pharmacy thing, the degree or the school?
So for pharmacy application, they look at your grades. You have to take the Casper, which is a judgment test, and then they have an interview. But it's an online interview, and who's asking the questions is basically, it's just recorded already, and then it just plays to you. And my grades are fine. I think it's I don't really perform well if it's online. I feel like if it was in person, it would have been better.
The
Interview.
Okay.
I feel like it could have been better. Casper, like, you can't really do anything about it. But for the Casper, I did horrible. I got like first quartile, which is the lowest quartile, and I was like, felt like shit. But I study enough? I thought I did, but I really didn't, because there's a certain format you're supposed to ask, or you're supposed to answer the Casper questions. And if you don't answer in that specific format, it's like immediately like you suck. So that happened.
But did you do like mock practices before doing that Casper exam, or was there just no resources at all?
Well, there were resources, but I tend to keep to myself. And it was during that time where I didn't have a lot of friends that were going into the same thing as me. And I also have like a ego and pride.
Ego clash.
Yeah. Because I'm like, well, growing up, everything I had to do everything by myself and figure things out. So I'm like, okay, Casper's gonna be easy because, you know, I'll figure it out. But like at the end, I didn't figure it out. So that made me like need to break down my ego and pride and be like, let's go ask for help so that we can actually get what we want, which is get into pharmacy. So after that rejection, so third year, I have like my friend that helped me with the Casper for the second try. And we were like, okay, this is great. Like, I'm doing great with my answers. I'm using AI to practice. I'm recording myself. I'm speaking out loud. And I think the reason why I didn't want to ask for help too was because I wasn't confident in my answers. And it hurts to hurt my ego like that I'm not the best right now, and I have to make myself look vulnerable and stupid in front of them so I can learn. And I didn't really like that, but I had to force myself because you want to. Yeah, there we go, comfort zone.
Yeah.
But second Casper, second quartile, there was a chance that I could have gotten in if I had done my interview better. Because I thought I did my interview better this time around.
And this time you felt like you did better too.
Yeah, I was confident. But at the same time, in the back of my head, I'm like, maybe I won't get in again.
Did you have a plan B then?
I had no plan B until I got the rejection. So
second time you got a rejection.
Yeah, second time I got a rejection, and I was like, shit, I don't know. Is this even for me? It's like I've not wasted, but used so much time to apply again. And the classes I took in third year was like, I took only 3 classes each term.
But was that contributing to your pharmacy application in your third year, the classes you took?
I think so. Okay. Yeah. My grades are fine though.
When you got rejected for the second time again, what were your plans after that? Did you think, or did you ever thought about like retrying it again? Or was that just completely out of the question?
At this point, I was like, should I even apply again? And then I was like, maybe I should just do nursing.
How did nursing come into this though?
Before I went to USask, my dad was already telling me just do nursing, and then you'll be in and out. And I'm like, no, I want to do something else, and this is what I want. And then at the end, I did look into nursing because I just feel like there's so much I need to do, but in little amount of time. Because I was like, I'm on government loans, and like looking at those numbers scare me. And my thinking is like, okay, I need to get out of school and start making money so I can pay these off, because the longer I'm in school, the longer. Yeah, exactly. So my plan was, then I was talking to my friend. I was like, what do I do? It's like, and then I was like, maybe I'll just apply to nursing. I'll apply to nursing here, and then I'll apply to nursing at SAS Poly. But then if I apply now, it's not until next year. And that would be like another 4 years. So if I got accepted to the USask one, it would have been like, what, another 3, 4? And then if I got to SAS Poly, it would have been the same thing. So I took, what, 3 years 4 years worth of classes. And then,
But is that contributing to your nursing degree at all?
yeah.
Okay, good.
But, and then he told me about this PDBSN, the post-degree Bachelor's of Nursing. And it was like a 2-year program. And then I had the right amount of credits for it. So I was like, okay, let's do this. So I apply last minute. So I apply, when do I learn about it? I learn about my rejection on July something.
This year or last year?
This year. And then I apply like the day of the rejection because I was like, I need to get my shit together. And then the deadline for it was like August something. So I was like,
So you made it in?
yeah. So I did make it in. And then I had to take the Casper again. And it was like, I hate the Casper so much. It has a chokehold. And I practiced a lot for that too. Like, I did the Casper my third time. Third time's the charm though, because I got 4th quartile.
Yay.
So
Nice.
I was really happy. But like after that Casper I took, it felt like I did so bad. It felt like, it's like you think you did bad, but you actually did good. You know, that's how I felt. But like I didn't feel like I did good at all. So I was like, you know what? I don't care if I get a bad Casper score because I have other plans. If I don't get in this, then I have another shot at this. I can still apply for pharmacy. I can still apply for nursing again. And then, yeah. But then a month later, the same friend that told me about the PDBSN program, he was like, hey, Casper scores are out. And I'm like, okay. And I'm getting ready to go to work because I have work at 11:30 and I'm about to eat. So I'm in my room, I'm looking at the score and I'm like,
yeah,
4th quartile? I'm like, this gotta be fake AF. Yeah. So I sent a screenshot to my friend. I'm like, this says 1st, right? And he's like, no, dumbass, that says 4th. And I just start bawling because I was like, why didn't it happen for pharmacy, but it happens for nursing? And then,
can you not use that Casper score for pharmacy?
No, for the Casper, they send it directly to the college. And there's different Caspers for pharmacy and nursing.
Did you just feel like the nursing one was a bit more easier than the pharmacy one? Did you feel that? Maybe that's why?
No, because I felt like crap after that Casper. Because I felt like I answered it really badly.
Wow, that's interesting.
Yeah. In September, I find out that I got into the nursing program.
Nice.
And that put like so much relief on me because now I actually have a linear goal at the end because I hate being all over the place. I hate taking classes that they're not connected to each other. It just feels like
it's messy.
Yeah, it's messy.
And scattered. Yeah. So, question is, for your post-degree nursing, isn't that like after your degree is done?
Yeah, for that one, it's for students, or yeah, I guess students that have already graduated, but they want to do something else with their degree.
So then, like, are you declared now as biomedical sciences?
I did have to declare myself because I got an email, and I was like, okay, I might as well.
So you're doing
Yeah, and then
after that, you're doing your post-degree nursing.
I'm not graduating with this degree. I don't want to finish it. For the PDBSM program, it's only 90 credits. If you have 90 credits and you've done these prerequisites, then you're free to apply.
And then you graduate as a nursing student then?
Yes.
Ooh, okay.
So you still get the same RN badge.
Right. Okay, that makes sense. That's pretty cool. So do you ever feel like your decision of going into pharmacy was either like, what do you think? Do you think it was you trying to be rebellious and not trying to do nursing when your parents told you to? Or do you just feel like you just thought that you wanted to outdo your family issues and you thought, well, maybe I should become a doctor and prove myself? Like, which one was it? Was it you trying to be rebellious, or was it just you trying to prove yourself, or was it something else?
I've always loved chemistry, and I've always wanted to work in healthcare. So I was like, chemistry, healthcare, I love working with patients. So I was like, okay, might as well go for pharmacy.
Okay, So it was something you did out of passion. It was neither like trying to prove someone or it wasn't trying to be rebellious. Okay.
No.
Any advice for like anybody who's doing undergrad?
Take it seriously.
You took it seriously too, to a certain extent.
Yeah, but yeah. Take it seriously. Prioritize having a routine. If you don't, then you just feel like you're not in control of your life. I think the best thing to do in university is set yourself up so that you do have control in your life. Because once it feels like you don't have control, you'll stop doing your work. You'll stop taking care of yourself.
But how do you get back on track? Like if you've lost control of whatever you're doing, like eating, studying, or whatever, how do you get back on track? Like what do you, as a person who's experienced it? Yeah.
Well, I think I'm a different breed. I kind of just force myself to do it.
Okay. And is it hard? Like is the change hard? Or no?
It's hard. Yes. Mentally, it's definitely hard. But then there's always just that one voice in my head. It's like, girl, if you could spend 3 hours on TikTok, you can spend 2 hours at the gym. So that was my thing. I was like, if you could spend time on a certain thing that you're not even being productive, you can put that time into something else too. Because you always, yeah.
You know? I do that. I'm like, you ain't bothering me. Like, I'm deleting you. You know? Just imagine if social media had like hands and you're like, I'm not leaving your phone. That'd be pretty scary.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely. No phone at that point.
Yeah. Don't use Instagram, TikTok, guys. With that being said, we're gonna thank Zureen. Oh no! Before we thank Zureen, I was gonna give you the gift card. Oh my god, we forgot about that. This you can't really see, but it's from Nestor's Bakery. If you've been to Nestor's Bakery,
okay,
you'll love them.
All right.
They're on Clarence. They're on 8th Street, so I think you'll love them very much. With that being said, so we're going to thank Zureen for being here today, and she's shared so much about her life, her undergrad life. Thank you for doing that. I'm hoping that people can take inspiration from Zureen's undergrad journey, and hopefully you can resonate with her too and find relevance in your own undergrad life story. If you have questions for Zureen, please leave it in the comment section, and me and Zureen can try and help to respond. Before we end, we'll ask Zureen if you have any questions or anything you want to say to the audience.
If you think you're failing, you're not failing yet.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Keep swimming. That's what I tell people all the time.
Exactly.
Never stop swimming until you reach the shore, I guess. I don't know. Until you find a boat that will sustain you. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyways, just keep doing it. Okay, with that being said, we're going to end here today. And if you have any questions, leave it in the comment section below. And with that, we're just going to say bye.
Bye.